Is it time to buy or sell Broadcom stock? In this video, we're diving deep into Broadcom. Our initial report was published on our website on Thursday, the 31st of July, 2025, and now we are here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You do not want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive free price predictions and deep analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since the 24th of April 2025, our system has ranked Broadcom as a buy candidate, assigning it a score of 2.26. Now, let us examine the stock's performance during this time. Those who followed our analysis would have experienced an impressive gain of 56.1% since we first listed Broadcom as a buy candidate 68 days ago. This yields an average return of 0.82% per day since it was designated as a buy candidate. The stock is currently positioned within a strong upward trend in the short term, indicating that a further rise within this trend is anticipated. The existing 3-month trend suggests a potential change of approximately 39.79% over the next 3 months, with possible returns ranging between 35.08% and 44.71%. When we examine the longer term, our 12-month analysis points to a projected change of around 54.65%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could vary from a decline of 4.85% to an increase of 59.57% over the next year. In current terms, this will position the future price somewhere between $279.44 and $468.66. But our latest daily update for Broadcom includes the headline, "Weaker technical forecast for Broadcom as stock downgraded to buy candidate." The Broadcom stock price experienced a decline of 2.95% on the last trading day, which was Thursday, the 31st of July, 2025. It dropped from $302.62 to $293.70. Throughout the trading day, the stock fluctuated by 5.76%, with a low of $290.24 and a high of $306.95. Notably, the stock has risen in 7 of the last 10 days, showing an increase of 2.53% over the past 2 weeks. Trading volume increased on the last day by 9 million shares. Although this was accompanied by a drop in prices, which may signal an early warning, the risk is expected to rise slightly over the next few days. In total, 25 million shares were exchanged, amounting to approximately $7.38 billion. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest price for the stock was $306.95, while the lowest price reached $128.50. Currently, the price stands at 4.32%, or $13.25, below the 52-week high of $306.95, which also marks the all-time high for the stock. Broadcom Incorporated, trading under the symbol AVGO, is capturing attention in the market with several notable developments. As of the end of July 2025, Broadcom received a bullish endorsement from Morgan Stanley, maintaining an overweight rating on the stock. This endorsement could entice investor interest, potentially boosting the stock price in the short term, especially amid a market that is heavily focused on semiconductor stocks connected to artificial intelligence demand. Analysts have raised their price targets significantly for Broadcom, with projections increasing by 25%. This reflects strong confidence in the company's growth trajectory as it continues to be a key player in the expanding artificial intelligence sector, suggesting a favorable long-term outlook. Additionally, Broadcom stock recently reached new highs, indicating that momentum is building, aligning perfectly with the trends in artificial intelligence technology and cloud computing. The conservative dividend strategy, suggested in recent reports, may attract yield-seeking investors eager for stability amidst market fluctuations. However, the European Union's ongoing scrutiny of Broadcom's $69 billion VMware acquisition could pose regulatory challenges. If the deal faces delays or obstacles, it might impact investor sentiments negatively in the short term. Overall, while short-term volatility may arise due to regulatory issues, the long-term prospects remain strong, especially as demand for artificial intelligence solutions continues to accelerate. The focus on Broadcom as a potential dividend growth stock could help maintain upward momentum in its stock price. Analyst ratings. On Tuesday, the 24th of June 2025, it was reported that HSBC assigned a buy grade to AVGO, accompanied by an upgrade action. On Friday, the 6th of June 2025, it was reported that Cowen and Company also assigned a buy grade to AVGO with a hold action. On the same day, Friday, the 6th of June 2025, it was reported that Evercore ISI gave AVGO a grade of outperform along with a hold action. On Monday, the 2nd of June 2025, Citigroup reported a buy grade for AVGO paired with a hold action. On Tuesday, the 22nd of April 2025, Barclays rated AVGO as overweight, while also recommending a hold action. Analysts have assigned a general sell rating to Broadcom stock. They consider the price-to-earnings ratio to be a strong sell and rate the price-to-book ratio similarly as strong sell. However, when it comes to return on investment, analysts provide the stock with a buy rating. The following signals have been identified for Broadcom. Today, the stock presents mixed signals. A sell signal was triggered from a pivot top point on Wednesday, the 30th of July, 2025, and since then, it has decreased by approximately 2.95%. Further decline is anticipated until a new bottom pivot is established. Additionally, there is currently a sell signal from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, commonly known as MACD. The trading volume increased amidst falling prices yesterday, which could serve as an early warning. Thus, closer observation of the stock is advisable. On a positive note, Broadcom stock possesses buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, suggesting an optimistic outlook. Moreover, there is an overall buy signal based on the relationship between these two indicators, where the short-term average is positioned above the long-term average. In the event of downward corrections, support can be found at the levels of $292.95 and $273.30. A decline below either of these levels will result in sell signals. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving average convergence divergence, sell signal, pivots, sell signal 2 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal 2 days ago. Short-term moving average, sell signal 9 days ago. If we look at the 12-month chart, we see short moving average, buy signal 70 days ago. The long-term moving average, buy signal 59 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages, buy signal 51 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to find more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for Broadcom. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $259.93 and $249.99. There's a natural risk involved when a stock is testing a support level, as a break below this point could lead to a decline to the next support level. In this case, Broadcom finds support just below today's level at $259.93. If this support is breached, the next level based on accumulated volume will be at $249.99 and $246.93. This stock exhibits average daily movements, and with good trading volume, the risk is considered to be medium. Over the last day, the stock fluctuated by $16.71 between its high and low, which is a change of 5.76%. For the past week, the stock has recorded an average daily volatility of 3.51%. Before we dive into the potential trading levels for Broadcom, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, the price-to-earnings ratio, or PE ratio. This important metric measures a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. This significantly high PE ratio suggests that the stock may be overvalued. However, it is not unusual for technology companies or those with substantial market potential to exhibit such elevated ratios. In other news, the next earnings report for the third quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 4th of September, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates are at $1.66. It is important to monitor these figures, as they can have a considerable impact on stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Broadcom. In the event of an upward trend, the first resistance level for Broadcom is at $294.30. If you do not currently own any shares, it may be wise to wait for this level to be surpassed before establishing a position. For those who are already holding the stock, this could serve as a consideration point for swing trading. On the downside, Broadcom faces its first support level at $259.93. Should this support level hold, it may present a favorable entry point, anticipating a potential rebound. The combined average rating for Broadcom from multiple analyst sources is to sell. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 14th of July, 2025, Justine Page executed an insider sale of 800 shares of common stock with a par value of 1/1000th of a dollar. On the 9th of July, 2025, Henry Samueli carried out an insider sale of 49,670 shares of common stock with a par value of 1/1000th of a dollar. On the 26th of June, 2025, Hak Tan conducted an insider sale of 40,000 shares of common stock with a par value of 1/1000th of a dollar. On the 26th of June, 2025, Gala J. Deli performed an insider sale of 3,000 shares of common stock with a par value of 1/1000th of a dollar. On the 25th of June, 2025, Henry Samueli executed an insider sale of 153,812 shares of common stock with a par value of 1/1000th of a dollar. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, the insider power has been calculated as negative, with a ratio of negative 38.102. Overall, insiders purchased 2,142,698 shares and sold 4,307,703 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $282.48, reflecting a decrease of 3.82%. This stock experiences medium daily fluctuations, indicating a medium level of risk. A sell signal has emerged from a pivot top identified 1 day ago. Is Broadcom stock a good buy? Several short-term indicators, along with a generally positive trend, suggest that the current price may present a buying opportunity. There is a reasonable chance that Broadcom stock will perform well in the near future. However, due to some minor weaknesses in the technical analysis, we have revised our assessment of this stock from a strong buy to a buy candidate since our last evaluation. After examining the volatility and price movements from the previous trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Friday, the 1st of August, we anticipate that Broadcom will open higher by $3.26, starting at $296.96. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money, and that you should consult with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. You should not base your investment decisions on StockInvest.us. By using the information provided, you agree to take responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? We invite you to comment below and share your thoughts. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day. With regards from all of us here at Stock Invest.